Hey, everybody, and welcome to a deep dive on something that I know we all think about sometimes: attracting a specific person into our lives. Can you actually do it? Can you manifest love using the law of attraction?
Yeah.
That's what we're going to dive into today. So let's unpack this.
Sounds good.
Okay, so Bob Proctor, he lays out this method. Get a piece of paper and you draw a circle on it.
Okay.
And in the middle of that circle, you're going to write my man or my woman.
Got it.
So you're really being specific with this. And then you're going to draw lines out from that circle.
Okay.
Kind of like a starburst.
Yeah, right.
And on each one of those lines, you're going to write a quality that you want in this person. You know, he gives examples like kinder or healthy,
Right.
Financially independent. He says, you have no right to mess with their mind. And that's what you would be doing.
Okay.
You'd be transmitting images to them.
Interesting.
It's not about manipulation.
Right. It's not about like trying to control somebody else.
Exactly.
It's more about
Yeah.
becoming a vibrational match for what you're looking for.
Right.
Like you're putting that energy out there and the universe responds to that energy, not just the image, but the energy behind it.
So we've got our starburst.
Right.
We've got our qualities. We're not picturing a specific face.
So then what he suggests is you really immerse yourself in the feeling of what it would be like to be with this person.
Wow.
Like you're going on dates, you're having deep conversations, really feeling that connection. And he says you're essentially creating a blueprint with your energy that the universe can then work with. So it's almost like you're giving the universe a bit of a guideline of what you're looking for.
I can see how some people might hear this and be like, this is a little out there.
Right.
So is there proof
Yeah.
that this actually works?
Yeah.
Has anybody actually tried this and like found their soulmate?
Well, concrete scientific proof is always a bit tricky when we're dealing with these kinds of concepts.
Right.
But, the law of attraction, it operates on the principles of energy and vibration. And those are recognized in physics.
Yeah.
So there is that element of, we know energy is real, we know vibration is real. And in terms of anecdotal evidence, I mean, countless people attribute finding love to visualization and the law of attraction.
Okay.
So while we can't say for certain that it's a guarantee, it definitely seems to be something that's working for a lot of people.
So it's more about shifting your mindset and actions to be in harmony with what you want.
Exactly. You become a magnet for the energy you want to attract.
Okay, now this is a quote from Bob Proctor that really stuck with me.
Okay.
He says, you do this, you make love to this person, you go for a walk, you have dinner with them. Everything that you would be doing, you do with this individual.
Wow.
That feels a little intense.
Yeah, he's definitely painting a very vivid picture.
Yeah.
But what he's highlighting there, I think, is the power of embodiment and the emotional side of it. So it's not just thinking about this person, it's about feeling those emotions as if they were already there. You're generating that loving energy.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's our first source.
Right.
It's all about setting that clear intention and vibrating on the same frequency as the love we want to attract.
Yeah.
Now, this other piece that we have talks about a similar visualization technique.
Interesting.
And it also talks about embodying those qualities that you seek in a partner.
Okay.
And living as if this person is already in your life.
Yeah.
So it's fascinating to me how both of these sources
Yeah.
converge on that idea
It's interesting.
of acting as if,
Yeah.
wait a minute, are you saying that if I act like somebody is already my partner,
Yeah.
they're just going to like
Well, it's not about
magically appear?
magic. It's more about aligning your actions with your desires.
Right.
So let's say, for example, you're looking for a partner who's adventurous. Well, maybe you should start incorporating more adventure into your own life. It's about becoming the person you want to attract.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's about putting that energy out there.
Exactly.
And then being more likely to attract somebody who's aligned with it.
That's the idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
And both of these sources really seem to
Yeah.
emphasize clarity of vision.
Yeah, knowing exactly what you
Knowing
want.
exactly what qualities you're looking for and then embodying those qualities in your own life.
Yeah.
You become like a living, breathing example of what you want to attract.
So it's this balance of, really focusing your energy, but also not trying to manipulate someone's free will It's more about attracting the energy
Right,
than
right.
trying to force a specific person.
It's about being open to the universe's plan. Right?
Absolutely, we can set our intentions, but ultimately we're co-creating with something much bigger than ourselves.
Now, one thing that I thought was interesting
Yeah.
is how both these sources kind of danced around the idea of self-love without really directly addressing it.
That's a great observation.
Like-
yeah, it's almost like
Yeah.
self-love is the underlying current that's
Yeah.
running through both of these sources.
Right?
They talk about defining the qualities you desire in a partner, but it's kind of implied that embodying those qualities yourself
Right.
is key.
Okay. So if I'm looking for someone who is kind and confident and supportive, I need to cultivate those qualities in myself first.
Precisely, the law of attraction is about resonance. You attract what you are,
Yeah.
not just what you want. It's about becoming the kind of person you want to be with.
The idea of limiting beliefs.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, if I'm walking around thinking
Yeah.
I'm not good enough or I'm unlovable, you know, that's probably not
Yeah, that's not gonna.
going to attract a healthy, loving relationship.
No. Those limiting beliefs, they create a block in your energy field.
Yeah.
It's like trying to tune into a radio station
Yeah.
with static. You know, the
It-
signal's all distorted.
So how do we clear that static?
Well, it starts with awareness.
Okay.
You know, identify those negative thoughts and challenge them.
Right.
You know, replace I'm not good enough
Right.
with I am worthy of love.
Okay.
It's about rewiring your subconscious mind to believe in your own value.
Okay, so we're visualizing.
Right.
We're embodying the qualities we desire. We're working on our self-love,
yeah.
and we're clearing out those limiting beliefs.
Well, absolutely.
What else is important to keep in mind when we're trying to attract a specific person?
Patience is key. You know, we live in a culture of instant gratification, but the law of attraction isn't about snapping your fingers
Right.
and having your soulmate appear. It's a process of alignment.
So how long does it take?
Oh.
Is there like a secret formula?
If there were, I'd be a billionaire.
Yeah.
There's no set timeline. You know, it's about trusting the journey and enjoying the process of becoming the best version of yourself. The more you focus on cultivating a fulfilling life,
Yeah.
the more magnetic you become.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And, you know, if we're so fixated on attracting a specific person,
Yeah.
are we putting too much emphasis on just one aspect of our life?
It's about creating a balanced life with multiple sources of joy and fulfillment. Right.
Love is important, but it's not the only thing that matters.
Yeah.
You know, when you're happy and fulfilled in other areas of your life, you naturally radiate a more attractive energy.
It's like that saying.
Yeah.
The best way to find love is to not look for it.
I wouldn't say don't look for it,
It's okay.
but rather
Yeah.
focus on creating a life that is so full of love and joy that love can't help but find you. Yeah.
That's a good way to put it. Now, I know we've been talking about
Yeah.
attracting a specific person, but this conversation has got me thinking. What if we
Yeah.
shifted our focus a little bit?
Oh, I like where you're going with this.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
What if instead of getting hung up on the details of a particular individual,
Right.
we focused on attracting a specific type of relationship?
I love that.
Yeah.
It takes the pressure off needing it to be one specific person.
And opens you up to a wider range of possibilities.
Yeah.
It's about defining the dynamics and qualities
Yeah.
you want to experience in a relationship.
Like, do we want a relationship that's full of adventure and spontaneity?
Exactly.
Or do we want one that's more grounded and stable?
yeah.
Do we want a partner who challenges us intellectually? Do we want someone who makes us laugh?
Right. It's about envisioning the kind of connection
Yeah.
that makes your soul sing.
Right.
Regardless of who that person might be.
Yeah.
It's about attracting the energy of a fulfilling partnership.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And who knows, maybe in focusing on the type of relationship we want, we'll end up attracting that specific person we've been visualizing all along.
The universe works in mysterious ways.
Yeah.
It might even lead you to someone even better
Right.
than you could have imagined.
We talked about self-love, clearing limiting beliefs,
Yes.
and creating a balanced life.
Absolutely.
And we've also talked about the power of surrendering to the universe's plan and focusing on the energy of the relationship we want to experience.
Exactly.
This has been such a fascinating exploration.
It has
the law of attraction.
Yeah.
And its potential for manifesting love.
Absolutely.
But before we close out our deep dive, I have one final thought I want to leave our listeners with. We've been talking about all these techniques for attracting love, but how do we actually meet someone who embodies all these qualities?
That's where taking inspired action comes in.
Okay.
It's not enough to just sit at home and visualize. You have to put yourself out there in a way that aligns with your intentions.
So if I'm visualizing a partner who loves hiking, maybe I should join a hiking group.
Yeah. Or if you want someone who is artistic and creative, start attending gallery openings or take that pottery class you've been thinking about.
Oh, okay.
It's about aligning your actions with the energy you want to attract.
So it's not about forcing things or desperately searching.
Not at all.
But more about creating opportunities and for those connections to occur.
Yeah. And as you're taking those actions, pay attention to your intuition.
Okay.
Notice who you're drawn to, who sparks your interest.
Yeah.
The universe might be sending you subtle signs.
This all makes the law of attraction seem less like magic and more like a collaboration with the universe.
That's a great way to put it. You're setting the intention, you're taking aligned action, and you're trusting that the universe will orchestrate the details.
So to wrap things up, we've explored some really powerful techniques.
We have.
For attracting love into our lives. We've talked about the importance of clarity and embodiment and self-love.
Yes.
And releasing limiting beliefs.
Absolutely.
We also talked about the power of focusing on the type of relationship we want and taking inspired action to create opportunities for connection.
Exactly.
And I think throughout all of this,
the
key is to trust the journey.
Trust the journey. Absolutely.
Enjoy the process of becoming the best version of yourself. And know that the universe is conspiring to bring you the love you deserve.
Beautifully said.
So to all our listeners out there, keep those hearts open.
Yes.
Keep putting those good vibes out into the world.
Absolutely.
And trust that love is on its way to you.
And remember, the journey of attracting love is an ongoing adventure. There's always more to learn, more to explore, and more to experience.
Well, thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the fascinating world of attracting a specific person. Keep diving deep and keep those hearts open. Until next time.